Good morning, Grace Community Church. You know, when I was a young girl, I had a couple of experiences in churches that still impact me today. The first experience I had was in a church that was just a block away from where I lived, and I'd walk down there and attend Sunday morning, Wednesday evening. And there were lots of children in that particular children's ministry and very few volunteers. And so the volunteers couldn't really get to know us. So after a while, I just gave up and didn't go to that church anymore. Well, then another time I went to church with a friend of mine who lived across town, and that's where I met Mrs. Gooch. Mrs. Gooch was a wonderful Sunday school teacher. She had a small class, she had a helper, and she asked questions. She asked, what we like to do, what made us afraid, what our families were like. She really cared about us and wanted to know us, and that spoke volumes to me. And so as a children's pastor, that continues to impact me because I've seen the value of small groups. So not only do adults need small groups, they need that community, but also children need it. And that's what we've been allowing to happen on Sunday mornings in our classes because we have a teacher and we have small group leaders. And this summer, we need to replace some of those teachers and some of the small group leaders, and so we need some of you to step up to the plate and help us out this summer. And my commitment to you is to do everything I can to make your time with our children as effective as it can be. Now, you may hear some numbers associated with Adventureland. You hear the number, we have 500 children who attend. Then you might hear, well, it takes over 160 people to serve our children every Sunday morning. And I want to explain that a little bit. The reason it takes so many people is because not only do we value ministering to our to our parents and to our children, but we also value our volunteers. And so we have 4 shifts of volunteers who serve because we want our volunteers to be able to not only serve, but to attend a full service with their family. And so it takes quite a few volunteers to make that happen, but I think it's very well worth it. I wish all of you could experience what I experience on Sunday morning as I walk around and check the classes. I hear the children praising and worshiping the Lord. I hear and see the teachers, with their Bibles open, teaching the Word of God. I hear a lot of rambunctious things at times, and the kids are playing real wild games, which is very appropriate. And when I go by the 6th grade class, I might hear a student sharing their testimony because we're passionate about teaching our children to share their testimony, to share with other people what God's doing in their lives. And so God's doing wonderful things in Adventureland, and our children are so valuable, and the Lord wants to use them now. He doesn't want to wait until they're older, and we want to be about training them. So I just want to invite you to look at the bulletin insert that we have today and see if there might be a place for you in Adventureland, and I promise you it'll be a wonderful experience for you. God bless you today. Thank you.